There's a scene in the next episode which is horrendous.
Amber, when you get to play a character such as Diana with such strong views, a very hateable, obviously hateable character, as an actor, is it quite exciting to play somebody like that? It's that thing where I sort of look at it and go, do you want to play like a bad person, an evil person, because it's so far away from who you are, or
Yeah.
do you get slightly worried, or?
No, I didn't. I mean, maybe I should have worried more. I'd always played women who cared a lot about being liked and who I think were quite likable characters. And I'm not method at all, but like you can't help but,
You'd really hope not.
but you can't help but like slightly bring home what you're working on. And so I quite liked the idea of playing someone who just didn't really care about what people thought of them, because I'm someone who I probably veer more towards like the anxious side of the spectrum. And so it was quite nice to inhabit something for a bit that didn't need any anxiety whatsoever.
So quite therapeutic in a way, of like living a different life.
I mean, I think it goes without saying that I do not agree with her politics, and I think I should say that. But also, like, and I'm about to sound really wanky actor, but it's never helpful to see your character as like evil, because there's not much you can play with that. And so obviously I don't agree with her politics, but it was interesting, I suppose, to try and understand how she could have gotten to that place psychologically where she
Yeah.
believed those things. That makes
We
sense.
were chatting earlier, and you told me that your first day on set was quite intense. Are you able to talk us through that?
Yeah, there's a scene in the next episode which is horrendous, and it's
In what way? In what you say, or?
in what I say, and it's me kind of almost giving a sermon, I would say, about my views and about something that I experienced that I seemed to enjoy experiencing. And it's basically a monologue. It's about 2 pages of just me talking, and it's me talking to, some pretty big other characters. And it was my first day on set. And there's always that scene in the scripts when you're like, oh, I really hope I don't have to start with that scene. And then there was one schedule, and it was like way down the line. And then they did another schedule, and it was my first day. And I was like, oh God.
Oh.
So I
And that's
just-
how you're introduced to the rest of the cast. So in their mind, they're like, "Oh, Amber's a bit full on."
guys. But it was quite funny because I was so nervous, but obviously I'm playing someone who's not nervous in any way, shape or form. So I was sort of like
Yeah.
trying to smoke my fake cigarette without letting my hands just like completely shake in front of my face.